am ready.
Hi Jordan, I'm Katie Novak, and I'm going to answer your question about whether or not UDL prepares students for a life of success. And so what I want to talk about really is when you're looking at engagement and what engagement means. And engagement is broken up into 3 different guidelines. First of all, obviously you want to recruit interest. Then also you want to teach people how to sustain effort and persistence. And then lastly, you want to build self-regulation. And if you're thinking about what the next generation skills are in the research, generally they talk about 5 different skills. They talk about the importance of being an effective communicator, being a self-directed problem solver, being a responsible and informed citizen, and then also being an integrative thinker. And so when you're thinking about all of those, looking at creativity, problem solving, communication, integrative thinking, and responsible citizenship, all of them really find their place in the UDL guidelines. So for example, if you're going to learn how to be self-directed, you have to be provided with an education that allows you to make choices, that allows you to create your own strategy and follow through on that strategy. If you want to go on and be an effective communicator, you have to have opportunities to express yourself in a way that's not completely formatted and formulaic from a teacher. One anecdote from my own life, which I always tell, is I taught 7th grade English for 10 years, and I would always say to the students, this is exactly how you write an essay. You know, it's an intro paragraph, it's 3 body paragraphs, it's a conclusion, this is how you have to write an essay. And then what ended up happening was the MCAS question came out and it just said, give 2 examples of. And many of the kids literally couldn't even answer the question because they wanted so badly for it to be 5 paragraphs. And so one of the things that I said when I stepped back is that, oh my gosh, I never taught them to communicate. I taught them to follow directions. And so UDL is really about empowering students to realize that there's more than one way to do things, and that in itself starts to build integrative thinking or seeing more than one side to a story. It also helps to build responsible citizenship because you start seeing that other people are doing things differently, but they're still arriving at the same place. And we have far more in common than we realize. And then lastly, by giving students options to kind of choose their own path and personalize their learning, they're really becoming self-directed problem solvers. So I hope that answers your question.